Hello, I hope you can see my screen and also hear my voice. So today is the day of the contest. We are on the 20th of March 2019, and today we are going to predict GBP JPY. So look at the bottom of your screen. There's a place written get $30 bonus. Then there's also a link just below the screen. If you can read whatever is written now, you will need to predict where you expect GBP JPY to close by the end of today. So if you can predict that correctly, that by the end of the day your prediction and the actual price are close, then FreshForex will give you up to $30 bonus. Not up to, it's $30. So predict, write that on the chart. We have a section where you're supposed to be writing the chart. Put that here. Let me write that down. Write the prediction here. Write the prediction here. You should be able to see it. And then there's the format. There's the format for the prediction. There's the format for the prediction also below the screen. For the prediction, below the current screen. The current screen. So you need to predict. You can predict now or wait and predict in the afternoon. We'll be doing the afternoon webinar, but you can still just right now write the prediction, and if it is true that the actual price is close to the price which you predicted, then they'll give you $30 bonus by the end of tomorrow. So we move straight to the real chart. Let's see the trades we have for the week, for the day. Yesterday we looked at Euro USD and we were looking at a possible sell. Today the price did not go as we said, but instead is heading up. We want to add an indicator first of all to confirm that the trend currently is upwards. So from the daily point of view, the moving average is giving us a sell. We have the current candle, the previous ones, this candle, this, and all of them closed below the moving average, and then they're also below this level 1.1490 to 1.1445. This is a very good sell price. So as long as the price does not close above this zone, we are looking for a sell. We basically want price to pull back up to this level, let it come back up to this level, then we look for a sell from that point. So you want to trade this correctly. They don't put any trending buy trade. Just wait for price to pull back up, let it come back up to this level, somewhere within this level, pick a sell, have your stop loss somewhere around 1.1575, and then your take profit should be at 1.0484. This is a very good long-term trade. Place your pending, stop loss, and then the take profit should be at the bottom. So we'll move straight to the next chart, and that should be GBP USD. The second, I have it loaded already. So somebody is texting and asking how comes I'm saying this is a sell on the weekly, yet monthly there's a buy. The reason I'm saying a sell is because from there's a level here which has to be broken first for us to confirm that this is upwards. Unless the price clearly closed beyond this level, we are still looking for a sell. Unless the price now goes back and close above this line, despite whatever is happening in the monthly, this is still a sell. We want it to retrace back, then we want it to fail to close above 1.1490, then we'll sell it up to 1.0484. GBP USD. On GBP USD, the only thing I can mention is that we are still into buying. We still want price to move even higher, and the main reason I'm saying that is this, that there's a level here, a support. Price went up, it came back to the same support, it went up, back to the same support, then there's a false break, then there's a clear break before that false break, just after the false break. So you ought to have taken a sell from this point. You ought to have sold it here. If you didn't sell it, wait for price to come back again for the second time. Let it pull back up to that level like that. Let it come back up to the same resistance. Then you should be able to pick a sell from that point to the lower side. So from the monthly point of view, you want to trade GBPUSD correctly, you should be waiting for either a sell here or a break above so that you can look for a buy. The same chart from the weekly shows something slightly different. From the weekly point of view, where the price is now is actually a very good resistance. We have that a support. It was used for the first time, price used that as a support. The same place was used as a resistance previously, and then there's this support, there's a break below, then a resistance. So even on this one currently, while the price is below 1.3314, this is a sell. The monthly chart is showing us a very good buy, but there's a level here which has to be broken first before the price can proceed upwards, and that level is 1.3314. Let price clearly close beyond this level, that is by the end of this week. If that does not happen, then it's a sell, but should price close above it, then wait for just a retracement, something like this. We'll wait for a very slight retracement back to the level which has just been broken, so that we can pick a buy up to the top, up to that place. So either sell in case of a failed break above 1.3314, or wait for a break above and buy a retracement up to this level, 1.4246. We'll move to the next chart, and that should be USD JPY. I'm going to add an indicator on this one to confirm the direction, and that indicator is ADX. We have it here, average directional movement index, attached already. So how this indicator works is this we have a level here which is 25, the dotted one, 25, and then there's a complete line. I want to give it a different appearance. That should be purple. So there's the complete line, and there's the green dotted, red dotted one, and then there's the red dotted one. Anytime you have the purple line above 25, it means there's an active trend, but it does not indicate which trend is active. Then anytime you have the green dotted one above the red dotted one, it means that the current active trend is upwards. So where the price is now, the complete line, the purple one, is above 25, and the green one is above the red one, which means there's an active uptrend. So the best you should do in this case is to wait for buy places. Wait for either retracement back to this place or a break above, so that it traces before you pick a buy. All of these trades, if you bought here, you're waiting to buy here, or you'll buy here, all of them you should take profit at this point. Take profit at 117.92. You take it here successfully, wait for price to break above that point, pick a second buy, then all of them you should take profit at the top. So on this chart, we are still looking at just the same lines we drew yesterday. We are looking at this line, this line, this line, this line, and the last one. All this they're like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 lines. We want price to either break above any of them or break below, so that you can pick a trade in the direction of that break. As it is at the moment, wait for a buy. So as I said from the beginning, today you'll need to predict the price of GBP JPY. You need to write that prediction in the format which I've indicated at the bottom of the screen. So it should be like this. You need to write the account number, and then write GBP JPY, and then the prediction. So if by the end of the day the price where you've mentioned the predicted is close to the actual price, then you've won, and therefore you're given like $30 bonus. So we'll move to the next chart. That should be SP500. So SP500, yesterday we actually were looking for a buy. It has been going perfectly, as we said, for the past like 1 month. We've had very good trades. This is what we said. We had a line here, a very good resistance level, a resistance, the same place was used as a resistance after that, then the same resistance, then even this was a resistance, this was another very good resistance, then price went above it. So after that break above, we want price to retrace back to the same point so that we can pick a buy with precision up to the top. So don't do anything. Instead, you should have a pending buy limit. Place your pending buy limit at around 2815.3. Have your pending buy limit here. Then have your stop loss below this inside candle, 2799.3. Then your take profit should be at the top, somewhere here. So you want to trade this correctly, you should have a pending buy limit, have your stop loss, and then have your take profit. I'm not going to add anything. This chart is clear from the daily point of view, so only that buy looks much better. Even on the weekly, still a buy, monthly, still a buy, and we can confirm that. SP 500 is here. From the monthly point of view, the overall trend is upwards. On the weekly, we are still also upwards. So we basically want price to be continuing higher. We started buying while price was here. This is where we took our first buy. We bought there. We bought also somewhere around there. We also took that buy. We are waiting to take a buy when the price above has retraced back to this level. Sorry, when the price has retraced back to this level here, when the price has pulled back to 2815.3. So we'll move to the next chart, and that should be Brent oil. Is there. Brent oil, I'm looking at a possible move where price may continue up, but there's a trend line here which I'm just seeing now. This could be a hindrance. Could hinder price from moving upwards. A support, a support, a support. There's a break below. Price has retraced back to the same place. So unless the price goes beyond this trend line, this is still a sell. Unless the price clearly ascends above this trend line, we want price to bounce from it so that we can pick a sell. This is what we expect to happen in the near future. So this could be this week or maybe in the coming weeks, but as long as the price does not go above this level, this should be a very, very good place to sell from. So you attach an indicator to this, the opposite is true. If I add ADX, the actual trend is upwards, but there's a level which price has to clearly go above. So even on the indicator, the one I'm having, the current trend is upwards, then the green one is above the red one, which means there's a trend and that current trend is upwards. So we want price not to go beyond this line. We want price not to rise beyond this trend line. Let it just continue up. Let it go up, retrace, go up, retrace, then move up, retrace. But the moment it hits this trend line, we want it to bounce back to the lower side. So should you check this chart maybe at some point in the future, then you notice that there are signs for selling somewhere around this point. Then this will be the correct place to sell from. A support, a support, a support. There's a break below. It came back to the same point. We want a sell signal from that point so that we can sell it up to this level. So Brent oil, we are waiting for a sell. We are not actually looking for a buy. We want price to get back so that we can sell it. We'll move to gold. And this is how gold looks from the forward. There is nothing much. On the daily, there's a level here which price went below some few days ago. We have a support, a support, support, then price went below. It came back to the same point. Then this was like a false break to the upper side. As long as the price does not go above this level, 1306, this is a sell. Sorry. So as I was saying, as long as the price does not go above, as long as the price does not rise and close above this level 1306.23, this should be a very good place to sell from. So this setup is good even from the monthly point of view. There's an actual sell, but from somewhere around this point. This is the correct place to sell from. A resistance. Price went down, a resistance. It went down, a resistance, and should price get back to the same point in the future, then that should be the correct place to sell from. This is the key place we are actually looking for a sell from. We want price to rise up to this level, then we'll sell it from that point to the lower side. So there's a level here on the lower side where you also want to take profits from. Here, a support, then price should rise up to this level. We'll pick a sell from that point, expecting it to go up to the lower end. That should bring us to the end of today's overview. We've looked at just 6 symbols. We've looked at Euro USD. Here we were looking at a sell from the weekly point. We want price to just come back up to this level so that you can pick a sell. Then GBP USD, we want price to either break beyond 1.3314 so that you can buy it, or it should bounce so that we pick a sell. USD JPY, there's a buy. We want a retracement back to 110.78 so that you can buy it at low risk. SP 500, we have a pending buy limit order. And then Brent oil, we are waiting for a sell from the weekly point of view and also daily. Gold, we are waiting for a sell. So thank you very much. And as I mentioned at the beginning, you can still predict up to now. Just say where you expect the price of Euro USD to be at the end of the day. If you expect it to be at price 1.22, then just say I expect GBP JPY to be at this price at the end of the day. So this is the chart. Let me just look at it slightly. This is the chart. This is where you're supposed to predict where you expect the price to be at the end of today. If you expect the price to be above, you should write that. If you expect the price to be below, you should need to write that I expect it to be at this price. So you don't try to expect the price to be below. You write I expect the price to be at 1.147.31 or 148.31, or you may also write this one. So this is just an example. It does not mean that the numbers I've said are the real ones. Price could close here anywhere. So thank you very much. See you again tomorrow at the same time.